Monster Gamer!
Yo guys, what up? It's CP, the one and only Monster Gamer. This video will be in mono because I'm recording this in my car, and so all you audiophiles out there with your high definition audio Dre beats will be mighty disappointed. I apologize, but whatever. I'm multitasking and yeah, trying to get a video done and do 50 other things. So, Far Cry 3 is an amazing experience. I want to just say that right now. It's a great game. I would definitely recommend it to any FPS shooter fan. Again, any FPS shooter fan. If you're a Call of Duty Black Ops 2 crazy person that can't stay in the game, complains on Twitter all the time, but you still love your Black Ops 2, then this is not the game for you. Well, I guess no other game would be, but I digress. This isn't about Black Ops 2. This is definitely about Far Cry 3, and this game is straight up amazing. I'm going to tell you why. There is so much to do in this game, and everything you pretty much do has a purpose or is just fun. Hunting, they actually made fun. Now, hunting I really didn't like in Assassin's Creed 3. I thought it was kind of pointless. And I don't, you know, I know there's going to be some fanboys on this video, but seriously, there is 0 point to hunt in that game other than basically if you want to just collect a crap load of money, like I did in one of those videos. That's really the only point to it. But this actually has purpose. You actually can upgrade some of your, I guess I want to say weapons. You don't upgrade your weapons, but like you can carry more weapons by doing this. You can carry more ammo. You can carry more money. You know, so it actually has a purpose. And some of the animals are really rare and hard to find, and it's kind of fun just finding them or killing them in general. It's not a tedious task, and it's also kind of one of those things where it's self-explanatory. The game, like I said in another video, I think I mentioned that. Like it'll pop up with a menu. Like if you kill enough goats or something, a menu will pop up right away and say like what you've unlocked. It's kind of nice. Some games like make you go search through that stuff and makes it very easy. Also, the way you change your weapons and you upgrade them or you buy them is all throughout the island. There's not just like one specific place you have to go. Basically, you take down these outposts that these enemies, these pirates have, and you take them down, and then you can, you know, upgrade your weapons, do your thing, buy more ammo, do all that stuff, and then it's scattered throughout the island, and it really makes it easy. This game is all about somewhat, I wouldn't say, I don't know how to explain it, but some games like really make things a royal pain in the ass, like Assassin's Creed. There were definitely some things that made no sense in that game. You know, how to craft stuff and how to buy stuff and how to whatever was just always just in one little place, or you could only change outfits in certain areas, and it just made no sense to me. Where this game, which is still made by Ubisoft, obviously probably a different section of Ubisoft, but makes sense. It all makes sense, and that's what makes this game awesome. Also, all the satellite towers are different. Every single one of the satellite towers that you have to go and take down, there's 18 of them, are all different, and it's a different way of, it's kind of like platforming, I guess, in first-person shooter mode, which is kind of nice. It's actually a little bit of a, you know, different way of going about things. I like that they actually made it different, every single one. So, again, you got a lot of weapons. You got a plethora of weapons that you can use. You have just all this stuff. There's tons and tons and tons and tons of loot and relics and memory cards to go find. So it's like an OCD person's nightmare. But all of this, taking down satellites, you know, taking down the what do you call it, the base camps for the enemies, from the pirates, you know, collecting stuff, all goes towards your XP, or it unlocks other weapons or different ways to progress through the story without actually having to play the story. And that's what makes this game so freaking fun. And that, I know that was kind of a long story short, but honestly, it makes the game very fun. And the campaign, I'm not going to say much about the story. There are some twists and turns that I did not see coming. And there are also some other things that I really wish it would have explored more. Definitely the villain. This is one of the best villains of all time in video game history. Yes, I said that. That is for sure. And I don't want to get into I don't want to give anything away if you haven't played the story, but the villain is pretty awesome when he's actually in the game, and there are a few other characters that you meet that are pretty darn cool, I'm not gonna lie. There's a chick that you meet that is pretty influential in the story. Again, not gonna, I don't want to ruin anything, but she was pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. So overall, I'd give this game like a 9 out of 10 if I had to give it a score. It's freaking badass. It's fun. There's also multiplayer if you want to dive into that, although this game, it really isn't. This is kind of like feels kind of added on, which is fine. I didn't expect much from that. And also, one other thing, if you can actually get into a multiplayer match, that is. And there's also a map editor, which I know for a lot of people are like, oh, well, I really don't think I'll dabble in that. But this is one of those map editors that I think you might want to. It's fun as hell just to create your own map and just mess around with it by yourself. It's actually just a big sandbox, and you can do so much with it that you can pretty much create anything you want. I'm kind of excited to see what YouTube has in store over the next few months of what people are creating. So anyways, guys, it's kind of my rundown. It's a great, amazing game. It's got a lot to offer, and I don't know. It's a much better pick than Black Ops 2. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Never Eat Sog Waffles. I am out. Peace.
Commentaries, gameplays, and vlogs all are found on CP's channel that you're watching now. But take a small disclaimer, y'all in danger. You're now tuned into the Monster Gamer.